Right, we're back on 67 Hail Hail for another week's worth of content. I've got David Walton and John Reid with me, Hamish Carton. How are we, guys?
Not bad, Hamish.
Yeah, I know.
Good to be here again.
I feel like we're repeating ourselves again.
I know, feels like
A treat to have us all here. Must be a big occasion we're going to talk
Could
about.
it be a title-defining occasion?
Well, perhaps.
You don't sound very sure.
Well, we better mention that, of course, we won. We beat Kilmarnock 3-1. Rangers dropped points yet again.
Yep.
To each with St Johnstone.
Yep.
We're now 12 points clear with a game in hand.
Yep.
Well, they've got the game in hand.
No, they've got the game in hand, sorry. So,
Anything else you want to tell us that I already know?
no, that's it.
Well, I'll tell the what do you call it? Viewers? That's what they're
What do you
called.
call them?
I was about to call them listeners for some reason. We do appreciate all your support. As I said last week, if you've not yet managed to follow us on the various social media channels, we're ramping that up a little bit. We're on Twitter at 67 Hail Hail. We're also on Facebook. Just search for 67 Hail Hail. What's the other one? YouTube as well. Obviously, we're on there. If you've not yet subscribed to that or the podcast that these two fine guys will be on this week, then give that a subscribe as well.
Boys against Blue Noses.
Versus
Blue Noses, sorry.
Right, is the league over, David? Let's get on to the serious stuff. Is the league over?
Right, I might have said last week that it's one more result away. So, I might know.
You said a Rangers. You said a Rangers defeat away.
Another Rangers defeat, right, well. The draw just about does it then. Still got the two derby games to come, and that's on my mind. Obviously, I don't expect us to lose both of them. But I think if you go to Ibrox the way it is and take a point, then that's it, end of story. But obviously, it's not just the points anymore, is it? It's their mentality. I mean, you're obviously you're looking at Rangers now, and you're looking at them and going, if we lose 3 games, are they really going to win every single game? I don't know if they are, because not just because of recent form, but just for this real lack of bottle they've had. It's totally bizarre. It's brilliant, but it's totally bizarre.
Yeah.
And for me, I said last week a defeat, but see, after watching them like St Johnstone, a team is, with all due respect, garbage as that.
Hope this doesn't come back to haunt us this week.
Well, see if it does, that would be crazy. Absolutely crazy.
No, in terms of the St Johnstone Cup tie.
The cup tie, aye, right, okay. Well, that's a good point. Mind you, we've got...
They weren't up to much. It was just...
I mean, come on.
Let's be honest, Rangers have gone here. Rangers have gone. I mean,
looks like it, doesn't it?
The head's gone. Gerrard doesn't know what's happening. They've gone from a team, and the Hearts defeat was damaging for them. The Aberdeen draw was, a bit of a kick in the stones as well. The Kilmarnock one, in my opinion, was fatal. They've just reached this point of kind of no return now, where that performance yesterday from them, and I don't want to touch on them too much, but it was an abomination. Their defending was shocking. They were up against a team who aren't a very good team, and I think we'll see that, and we saw that a couple of weeks ago when we went there, and I think we'll see that again on Sunday. I think we won comfortably. Anyway, can we talk about Celtic just from a Celtic point of view? We are here, we're not sitting on some other Rangers YouTube channel on 67 Hail Hail. 22 points is a magic number now, John. That's what we need for 10 in a row, 9 in a row. Obviously, we've got a much superior goal difference, so we're probably looking at 21 points, and that's if Rangers win every match.
They won't.
It's over.
Yes. Well, it's all but over, but I mean, I don't think Neil Lennon or the players will ever say anything like that. They're far too professional, and that's been the hallmark since after Christmas. Just constant professionalism for Celtic. We don't go overboard when we win. I mean, that was a good win against Kilmarnock when we think about it, because we gave away a goal early.
Were you worried when we went behind?
No, because I've got trust in the Celtic team that we're going to come back and win. I mean, we played that game on Thursday. Kilmarnock had a game on Wednesday as well, I suppose, and they'd be coming off like a poor result. But they still took the league early at Parkgate. Like, Celtic teams in the past may have struggled in that, like, created chances, missed them, then get frustrated, let it get to them. Maybe end up having to get a draw. We missed loads of chances. Then good old referee doesn't give us a decision or something.
He was at it, wasn't he?
I mean, but that's different now. I mean, even before like Christmas, I'd say, you might have worried, but no, because Celtic are just a completely different team.
Just hit the kind of the turbo boosters, or whatever they say after the Christmas period.
It's the same as last season, except we're playing better, I'd say. I mean,
I'd agree with that.
When we went on that run under Rodgers, and then that brilliant manager, Brendan Rodgers, and then Lenny, we were sort of struggling. But every time this season, we were scoring 3, 4, 5 goals. and I'm always confident we're going to win.
Yeah, it was our third win over Kilmarnock. All three of them, funnily enough, have been 3-1 as well, which is interesting. It's also the second time that we've fallen behind to an Eamon Brophy goal at Celtic Park and obviously come back to win 3-1. The reason I asked John, was he worried, was because me personally, going 1-0 down, and I know it was an early goal, but I was not concerned. I always felt we would come back, whether it be even 1-0 down at half time. I always felt we would have come back at that stage.
Well, the way the game went immediately after the goal probably helped, because it was just total Celtic domination. I think the cheer after the Rangers game as well probably lifted the players. I know Lee Griffiths said that it doesn't really affect them what happened. I think it did. I thought they got a wee boost from that. Really upped the tempo. Fair play to Kelly, by the way. That was a real surprise. Obviously it was offside anyway, but I wasn't given, and the pro-Celtic Clancy then gave Kilmarnock the penalty. So
it's all right though, because he sent Alan Power after for two.
Which
I thought was harsh, to be honest. I did feel it was slightly harsh.
I thought the second one was a bit harsh. I thought the first one was a booking.
I thought the first one was harsh as well, and Christie.
Well, he should have been sent off last one, so these things even themselves.
I thought he kind of left the stud showing a wee bit. I don't know. Depends how you see the tackle, but he was sent off anyway. They were going to lose anyway, weren't they? Let's be quite honest.
I mean, we've still got some hard games left, like as well. Saying before.
Do you want me to give you the fixtures before the split?
Go for it.
Yes.
Right.
Livy away is our next league game. St Mirren at home, Rangers away, St Johnstone at home, and Hibs away. Now, if I was to cherry pick three of the toughest away games
Livy,
in the
Rangers
league at the
and Hibs,
moment, Livy, Rangers, and Hibs. So we're not across the line yet, but what do we need to take from that to be assured? I know you maybe think a couple of draws in there.
Well, I mean,
this is where you backtrack and what you were saying.
No, I said that Livy and Rangers away will both be difficult.
I think he said he'd take a point.
I said he'd take a point.
Only because of the circumstances. I mean, obviously I still want us to win, but the way things are going now, like a point at Livy, well, we've struggled in the past. Obviously, I think we'll win, but a draw wouldn't be.
I can see where you're coming from.
And if I get offered the point at Livy, I'm rejecting it.
No, me as well, but I'm saying it's no the very worst result. Same like if we end up drawing at Ibrox. I mean,
I'd take a draw at Ibrox.
But we won the earlier this season, so it's different than Livy.
That's totally different to Livy.
So, but and I mean, like we've celebrated draws at Ibrox before as well, like the all but clinched leagues. I mean, like years and years ago.
I can see where you're coming from. See, for the record, those 5 games, I think we'll win 4 of them.
And draw Ibrox?
I think we'll draw at Hibs. I think we'll win at Ibrox. I think Hibs might be the one we draw at.
But you can bet, I mean, I think maybe said this last week, if we do go to Ibrox and get a draw, our players will be celebrating on the Ibrox turf 100%.
Yeah.
100%, because that'll be it.
Right. I mean, I think we'll go unbeaten, but I'm just saying that, especially after the St Johnstone
was it big Effie signing at Livy? Is that what it was?
Effie will probably score.
Take the point now because Effie's signed for Livy.
And that guy they've got up front, whose name escapes me, Lennon Dykes will no doubt be a pain as usual.
He's tried to save himself. We'll go 2020 so far. We've played 8 games. We've won all of them. We've scored 27 goals. We've only conceded 4. We obviously touched on it earlier, but it's just remarkable form, isn't it?
It matches the run for last season now, the 8 consecutive league games, and overall I think we've bettered it because we lost to Valencia, I believe, in Europe. So, you can't complain. It's
10 games, 10 wins and 1 draw in all competitions.
And if you are, if you're saying last year was a brilliant run of form, what's this? Because this is even better. The goals we're scoring.
And unlike last season, we won't have a cataclysmic event in February that'll make the season fall off the cliff.
Different variation in goals as well. I mean, the goals are so different to each other. It's not the same kind we're scoring. We're scoring for corner kicks, scoring from free kicks. We're scoring plenty of different routes from open play.
We've got Jojo Simonovic coming up with assists.
I know.
I don't think. I see if I look at all our home games so far this season, I don't think I've seen a more ruthless Celtic team in years. I'd love to know, other than the obvious one, I'd love to know every other game, what our average goal scored. Because I think there's not many games we don't score at least 3 at home.
Yep.
I know, I'm trying to think as well.
St Mirren, we won 2-0, but we've scored 7 past St Johnstone, 6 Ross County, I think 4 Livingston, obviously 3 against Kilmarnock twice, Hearts 5.
Well, you're just talking about, there used to be that discussion about goal difference. On a different planet now, we go.
Well, 20 goals ahead.
Who was it said again that it would be completely irrelevant?
Was it me?
No, it was me.
Oh, right. Well,
I knew it wouldn't come down to goal difference. Anyway, right, we'll finish this off quickly. Man of the match from yesterday, who are you picking?
Oh, Christ. I don't know.
It was given to Callum McGregor, the Celtic official one.
I feel it's always just given to McGregor though.
He was captain. McGregor played really well. I thought he told me, and I know we had the conversation about him being a captain replacement for Scott Brown. He showed me yesterday that he could be a player replacement as well, playing a little bit deeper. He was excellent. I would give special mention to Julian as well. I thought he's just gone on for level to level. And Lee Griffiths I thought was good as well.
I'd just say the team more, man. I don't want to
cop out.
Neil Lennon was the man of the match. Nah.
Well, we're playing on Thursday and we were a goal down and we still come back and win. So well done to the team this week, I'd say.
Right. You want to give me anything better than the team?
I mean, I suppose...
Listen, man.
The substitutes
I can't think anyone that... See what John's saying, it was a total team performance.
There you go.
And
Big Jozo, maybe for Big Jozo and all.
Since he's the
made
captain...
up for the, with the penalty. With the
well,
assist.
no, it's not gone to Jozo, no chance. Since he was the captain, since a big day for him again, I'll go with McGregor.
And Griffiths was good too. He should have scored 2.
Yeah, he did.
Second goal was decided for
and
nothing.
it's funny you say that because we've got a wee video coming on later in the week. I think Wednesday, but it could be Thursday. I think it's Wednesday on Lee Griffiths.
There you go.
Perfect form he's made. Well done,
this.
John. What else have we got on this week, I hear you ask? Well, we've also got Tuesday, Copenhagen preview will be dropping. Wednesday for the Lee Griffiths chat. Thursday we'll be talking about the quadruple treble. We won't be whispering it anymore. We'll actually be discussing it. And Friday we'll be doing a wee Scottish Cup special thing ahead of the St Johnstone game, but it's a little less time sensitive. So we'll give that a go. Thanks once again to David and John. If you've not yet done all the usual stuff I said at the start, following us on Twitter, we're at 67 Hail Hail. You can search for us on Facebook, 67 Hail Hail. You go to the website, 67hailhail.com, and YouTube as well. If you've not yet subscribed, you could do that. Right. Thanks for watching and see you later.